Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for Eclipse season 2025, the first eclipse season. So this will be taking place on March 14th through the 29th, but it will be felt weeks in advance and weeks after. So eclipse seasons are times of great change. I'll leave some more information on this particular eclipse season down below in the description and comment section. So yeah, let's dive into it. But actually, as I shuffle the cards, I want to let you guys know, if you go on my website, if you want to take my online tarot reading course, which is Learn at Your Own Pace, I'm offering a $200 off coupon right now. Just use the code Pisces, okay? So go get that. I never offer a steep coupon like this, but you know, need some sales at this time, y'all, so it really helps me out. Okay, so go get that. Anyways, Aries, let's see what's in store for you, and that coupon's only good until the 9th. We have mistakes coming through, okay? This says, allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of my inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. This makes a lot of sense because the lunar eclipse in Virgo that's happening on the 14th is all about perfectionism and how we serve ourselves, how we take care of our responsibilities, our work, our bodies, our everything. Virgo is a very perfectionist sign. And so some of the illuminations that may come up for you during this time is, what are the ways in which you are being too hard on yourself? You're not allowing yourself to make mistakes, or you're trying too hard to be a perfectionist, and you may have a full schedule full of all these great things that you're working on, all these great things that you're doing, but you don't have enough time to really grow in the way that you want because you're overdoing it. You're trying to be too much of a perfectionist, okay? If I could give you a personal example here, I'm not an Aries, but this is a personal example of similar energies. I'm trying to train for a marathon right now, and this is my very first marathon, and I'm like, I want to be faster than the average man. So I was training to be faster than the average man, and it's like I have all these other goals, other things I want to do in life. It's like I don't have like 2 hours a day to run, to do these strength workouts, to do everything, and I was being so hard on myself, putting so much pressure on myself to get them done, even though I was skipping a lot of these runs because I can't do it. I have too much going on. And finally, I was like, you know what? It's okay. I don't need to be faster than the average man, especially for my first marathon. I should just focus on finishing and not injuring myself. And so I reduced the amount that I train and run to make more time to pour into my YouTube channels and to everything else, okay? Being less of a perfectionist. And this is a very, very, very similar vibe that I'm picking up for you. Which makes sense because, you know, we're all connected and there's a lot going on in the collective right now. So I feel like any area of your life where you're afraid to make a mistake, or you're afraid to speak out, or you just are trying to be too much of a perfectionist, is being illuminated, and this eclipse season is trying to end that pattern within yourself. You also have vulnerability. Wow, mistakes, vulnerability. Being able to speak up, speak out, even if it really is putting your heart out there on the line. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into unknown, unfamiliar territory, which, by the way, when you seek into unknown, unfamiliar territory, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to have challenges that you're not going to be perfect at overcoming. And that is a part of the learning process, okay? If you're afraid to make mistakes, if you're afraid of rejection, you're never going to go out of your comfort zone because it is in these unknown territories that you're going to mess up. Just like a child trying to learn how to walk. They're going to fall all the time. Oh my God, the first time I learned how to ski, I've never fallen so much in my life. But you know what? I needed to fall 100 times just to ski perfectly once. So you need to be okay with making mistakes. You're looking to tread into unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Exactly. It's okay to be messy. It's okay to be vulnerable. It is actually very encouraged by spirit, by universe right now during this eclipse season to go out of your comfort zone, to say things that you feel, to try the things that you want to try, to really just grow in the ways you want to grow. And also, when it comes to personal mistakes that you make in relationships or things that you're uncomfortable with in relationships, speak up, speak out against it, or just speak up in general with what you want, with your feelings. Yes, you'll feel vulnerable. Like, oh my gosh, I am showing this person my true heart right now. I'm showing them my true feelings. That's scary. And it may get rejected. Luna, please get your butthole off the camera. Thank you. It may be very vulnerable. It may feel very like, ooh, you know, but you're being asked to do it this month. You're being challenged in terms of saying what you feel and opening yourself up to new energies, opening yourself up to the possibility of mistakes being made. So let's see what the tarot has to say. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. Exactly. Pages represent new beginnings, new starts, trying new things. And the Page of Swords in particular, you know, she's learning multiple new skills here. She has great new ideas. And she has to be willing to overcome the boundaries, the gaps in her knowledge and her wisdom. She has to be willing to like be okay making mistakes and maybe, you know, stumbling upon the journey of taking action on these great ideas. I feel at this time, Luna's just completely throwing the camera around. I feel at this time you probably have some feelings that are guiding you to take a certain course of action. Like, I really want to start this business idea. I really want to tell this person how I feel. Like, I have a crush on them. I want them to know. I really want to fill in the blank, whatever it is. Even if you're like in a relationship, like, I really want to marry this person, but we never breached the subject of marriage. This is the time to do it. Okay, this is the time to get started, to actually start taking some actions here. Will it feel very vulnerable and uncomfortable to be doing something and putting yourself out there in a way that you've never done before? Absolutely. You know, when I first started my YouTube channels, it was uncomfortable to post videos to the public. When I first started sharing more of my life on Instagram, uncomfortable. Okay, when I told my current partner that, you know, I had these feelings for him, uncomfortable. But you know what? I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I didn't embrace that vulnerability. And did I make mistakes along the way? Absolutely. For like the first several years of my YouTube channels being made, I constantly had audio problems, video problems, quality problems. Along my relationships, oh my God, I made so many mistakes in relationships in the past, but it all led me to where I'm at today, which is a very happy place. So it's very important to allow yourself to be vulnerable, allow yourself to make these mistakes. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah, don't become a martyr. Speak up, speak out. If you have a boundary in relationships, like in the give and take of relationships that need to be spoken, set that boundary, speak up. Will it be a difficult conversation? Yes. Is it a necessary conversation? Double yes. Okay. Don't just hang around waiting for something to change when you really want something different to happen. You know, you need to break free from that habit of like waiting for someone to change, waiting for a situation to change, waiting for your prosperity to roll in, waiting for your success to come in. That energy of waiting is really negative. Okay. Start speaking it into existence. Tell the people involved how you feel, what you want, adjust your boundaries, adjust your expectations to only allow for the reality that you seek to enter, okay? We have the Page of Pentacles. When you do this, you will have new firm commitments and money and physical evidence of your hard work coming in, I promise you. Yeah, second row of cards out, Judgment in reverse. So this eclipse season, there will be some endings here, especially coming out underneath the Page of Swords in reverse. You will be cutting off certain individuals' ideas or even projects that just no longer serve you. And, you know, it's very interesting that I gave you that example of me running less, but still working on my overall goal. You may be making the executive decision to remove a certain goal or project or relationship from your life because your priorities are a little bit changed, a little bit different. So I am seeing shifting and changing of your priorities during this eclipse season. Be open to that. Judgment in reverse is definitely a card of saying, you know what, the past relationship that I have with this person or this thing, this habit, it's very inconsistent. It's not healthy. It's just a lot of self-pressure. And you're making the decision to release anything that you feel a self-pressure to maintain. You know, and next to that, we have the Moon in reverse. This is a scary decision to make because you don't know what the future has in store for you. Well, if I break up with this person, if I let go of this project that I don't like doing, that has a lot of pressure, you know, will I still be happy? Will I perform well? And that's the scary part of all of this. That's the part that will require vulnerability. But again, you just have to listen to your intuition and get yourself to that state of peace. And then final card out is the Ace of Cups in reverse. It feels like there is new love and new creative fulfillment trying to come in for you at this time, but you may be blocking it by being in that perfectionist energy and not sharing your true feelings, your true emotions. So again, it's like, allow yourself to be vulnerable, even in a creative sense, you know, putting something out there that you worked hard on, whether it's a piece of art or music or starting your first podcast or putting out your first blog or something. That is vulnerable as heck, and it will be uncomfortable, and there's no way to get around that uncomfortable feeling. You just have to be willing to put it out there, and you don't know how people are going to react. You don't know if it'll get any attention, but you just have to do it. You just have to take that leap of faith. And so you're being asked to take these leaps of faith. And you know, also, I definitely feel like with this eclipse season, there may be some connections ending. I'm just being honest with you. Connections where, you know, it's not as loving or emotionally fulfilling as you would like it to be. Or even creative projects that you've been working on, they haven't been as fulfilling as you were hoping it would be. Those things are coming to a close. And you're willing to say, you know what, I tried, didn't really work out. Let me pivot and do something new. And you have to be willing to make so many life pivots in order to create success for yourself. I'm being straight up honest. Like, if you're afraid of closing out old chapters and opening new chapters, you're gonna stay stuck for a long time. You know, life's gonna move very slowly for you. And Spirit's saying, don't let life move slowly for you. Like, just keep ending things that aren't working and trying new things that might work. You know what I mean? Like, that's what life's all about. So thank you so much for joining me, Aries. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of your week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me, did I say for your week ahead? I also just posted the month ahead readings for March as well. Subscribe for the weekly readings also. And next week, I'm going to start posting bonus readings on the weekends again. So yeah, just make sure you subscribe for that, because there's going to be a lot of cool content coming in the future, okay? If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course. So check it out. Bye-bye.